Hi everybody, I'm Sam from Merilba Estate Wines. We're a local winery based about 20 minutes west on the Kingstown Road from Merilba, and have been going now for a tad over 20 years. We are a family owned and run winery. We grow our grapes on our vineyard at Kingstown. We make all our wine on our on-site winery, and we also sell all our wines throughout New South Wales. So today, obviously, we would have loved to have been tasting these with you in person at the festival, but it is what it is, and we'll give you a rundown of what we've got, where you can get it. We've got some great offers at the end for you. So like I said, started just over 20 years ago. Our vineyard was planted in 1999 and has a range of grape varieties from Semillon and Sauvignon Blanc and Chardonnay through to Shiraz and Cabernet, and some small plantings of Cabernet Franc and Durif as well. So we make a range of different wines. We have our core range, and we make some seasonal or some small batch wines, all made by our winemaker and director, Sean Cassidy, like I said, in our on-site winery. We do also have a Cellar Door, obviously not open at the moment for meals, still open at this stage for tastings, but we'll assess that day by day at the moment. Tastings by appointment, that is, and there's some strict guidelines to keep everybody safe with numbers and time frames you can visit and so on. And that's all available on our Facebook page. But our Cellar Door is actually an old stagecoach stable that was then converted into a shearing shed, and tad over 10 years ago now was converted into our Cellar Door, refurbished into our Cellar Door, so you can come there, enjoy lunch. We're open for lunches typically on Saturday and Sunday, via booking through our website or over the phone. Come and enjoy a two or three course lunch, and enjoy a wine tasting and take some wine home with you while you're there. So the wines we've got at the moment are, we've got a 2019 Semillon Sauv Blanc. Semillon Sauvignon Blanc is a wine we've made for a long time, and it depends on the year as to the mix up of the blend, whether it's 80% Semillon or 20% Sauv Blanc, somewhere typically around that. It's quite a dry, fresh, crisp wine. Certainly shows a lot of those sort of citrus characters that you'd expect the Semillon to certainly show. But really, really beautiful wine, and certainly one that has got a very good following. We've also got our 2019 Chardonnay, slightly oaked wine. It's not hugely heavily oaked. We do use some used French oak in some of the fruit that goes in some of the wine. Really ensures it's a fruit forward wine, and rather than the old school Australian Chardonnay that is super oaked and really buttery and toasty. We've then got our 2017 Shiraz. This is an absolutely beautiful wine and drinking extremely well. It's a medium-bodied Shiraz and quite fresh. We do use some French oak in this as well, but it's not one of those big, bold South Australian Shirazes that you typically get. It's, like I said, quite medium-bodied, beautiful, beautiful wine. Again, a wine that people that have tried it can just keep coming back to. Our 2017 Cabernet Sauvignon, really, really beautiful wine, dry and savoury. It is an ideal food wine, goes really well with sort of any red meats. It shows through some really nice plum, sort of dark purple fruits coming through it. And Cabernet Sauvignon is certainly a variety that's really thrived in our region. We also have our Blanc de Blanc Sparkling, which is a champagne-style sparkling made from our Chardonnay off our vineyard. Beautiful, dry, biscuity characters coming through that. And again, another wine that has a really big following in the region. And last of all, our Moscato, a bit of a crowd favourite, this one. we actually make our Moscato from Semillon, not Muscat. So you may have seen it previously as Semscato, but more commonly known now as Moscato. Slightly sparkling, with a bit of a spritz to it, but deliciously sweet. So, where can you get these wines? We are primarily an on-premise winery, so we typically supply to bars, restaurants, cafes, which obviously are closed at the moment for patrons. So, the best way to get them at the moment is either through some of our bottle shops that we stock locally. In Armidale, it's the White Bull Hotel, the Railway Hotel, the Royal Hotel, and St Kilda Cellars. In Uralla, it's the Top Pub bottle shop. In Tamworth, it's Tamworth Hotel bottle shop. Celebrations on Gunagunu Road, and any of the pub group bottle shops, so the Long Yard, Southgate, and the pub. In Willow Tree, it is the Plains Pantry. And in Varel, it's Tattersalls Hotel bottle shop. In Narrabri, it's Tattersalls Hotel bottle shop. Of course, we're available online, and we've got a deal at the moment with free shipping to Australia-wide. We will deliver those locally and use couriers where we need to outside of the local region. But of course, we'll use safe precautions with social distancing when we do deliver that to you to keep yourself and us safe. So jump onto our website, www.merilbaestatewines.com.au. Have a look at what we've got. You can get a straight dozen or a mixed dozen, maybe share some with your neighbour or a friend, maybe a couple of friends, and grab a few bottles each. Either way, that's a way to be able to support us at the moment. But make sure you're shopping with those independents. They have supported us for a long time, and hopefully will be around to continue to support us. So if you do need a bottle of wine, we'd love for you to buy Merilba. Lastly, a huge thanks to Tara and her team at Seasons. Obviously, we would have loved to attend a festival, but not possible this year. So we really appreciate it for something like this to be able to at least show you what we've got and ask you to support us. We obviously are all going through a tough time at the moment. So make sure once this is over, head out to your local restaurant or pub. Make sure you grab some local beer, wine or spirits from your bottle shop. Support those that are in our community because we're all going to need it. And we're all in it together. So huge thank you. Enjoy your wine. We'll see you soon. Bye.